The lighthouse rises majestically, its weathered facade a silent sentinel against the vast, clear sky. Seagulls circle, their cries echoing in the serene air above the calm sea. Silas sweeps the grounds, his weathered face a map of time etched with kindness, as Finn faithfully watches. The rhythmic swish of the broom marks time, as Silas continues his sweeping. Finn, ever watchful, observes Silas, his loyal eyes mirroring the calm of the sea. Together, man and dog stand as quiet guardians of the island, their bond as steadfast as the lighthouse itself. Silas begins his ascent, each step on the winding stairs echoing his unwavering commitment. He pauses, his movements deliberate as he checks the lamp, ensuring its readiness. With practiced hands, Silas polishes the lens, its gleam mirroring the dedication in his eyes. The light flares, casting a radiant glow that embodies his steadfast devotion to duty. Beneath the vast sky, Silas sits, lost in thought as the endless sea stretches before him. Finn rests peacefully, his head nestled on Silas's lap, basking in the warmth of the sun. Bathed in golden light, Silas and Finn share a moment of serene companionship, a shift in time, a ripple that pulls the present into the past. The scene dissolves, reality fading as the flashback begins to unfold. Memories stir, the world around them transforming as the past rushes forward. Inside the lighthouse, a somber scene unfolds as Martha lies ill in bed. Silas watches over Martha, his face etched with worry and love. Silas vows, his voice resonating with unwavering resolve, "I will always keep the light burning, no matter what." The light from the lighthouse lamp casts a long shadow over Martha, a silent witness to Silas's promise. Silas stands on Lighthouse Island, his eyes drawn to a menacing darkness gathering on the horizon. The wind intensifies, whipping around Silas as the sea below begins its violent dance. An ominous churn takes hold of the sea, its surface roiling with growing unrest. Silas remains still, sensing the impending fury of the coming storm. The island awaits, braced against the approaching tempest, as nature's raw power prepares to unleash. Inside the lighthouse, Silas adjusts the lamp's wick, his face etched with worry. He glances at the weather instruments, his concern deepening as he observes the falling pressure. Finn senses the impending storm, his whines echoing through the tower. Silas turns toward the sound, concern etched on his face as he hears Finn's distress. The lighthouse island is engulfed in a furious storm, the night sky torn by unrelenting rain and howling winds. Waves crash violently against the cliffs, their thunderous roar echoing the storm's wrath. Silas emerges from the lighthouse, battling the gale to inspect the surroundings. He fights to maintain his balance, the storm testing his resolve with every gust. Silas squints against the downpour, his silhouette a defiant figure against the tempest's fury. He persists, his determination unwavering as he scans the storm-swept coast. Inside the lighthouse, Silas struggles against the raging storm, bracing himself against the relentless assault. He reinforces the windows, securing them against the onslaught of wind and waves. He reinforces the doors, ensuring the lighthouse remains a steadfast guardian against the tempest. The lighthouse trembles violently, a solitary beacon defiant against the storm's fury. The cliffs are illuminated by a blinding strike of lightning, the night shattered by its raw power. The lighthouse trembles, besieged by the storm's relentless assault. Inside the lighthouse, Finn's frantic barks echo, a desperate cry against the raging tempest. The storm rages with undiminished fury, a dance of light and sound that threatens to consume all. Inside the lighthouse, a lonely sentinel battles the encroaching darkness, his resolve flickering like the lamp he desperately protects. His hands, now numb with cold and fatigue, grip tighter as he fights to maintain the vital flame. He refuses to yield, his weathered face reflecting unwavering determination amid the storm's relentless assault. In the heart of the storm, Silas finds strength in the echo of a promise, a bond that fuels his weary spirit. Martha's memory flickers in his mind, a beacon of hope that banishes the shadows of doubt and despair. The ship is caught in the storm's brutal grasp, battling against waves that rise like mountains. Rain lashes down, obscuring everything in a veil of water as the ship groans under the relentless assault. Captain Jones, face etched with worry, struggles to maintain control, his eyes fixed on the charts. He shouts over the storm's roar, "Damn this storm, we need to hold our course." The ship pitches violently, throwing sailors off their feet as the storm continues its relentless attack. Against the raging sea, the ship fights on, a tiny beacon of defiance in the overwhelming darkness. On the ship's bridge, Captain Jones commands amidst the chaos, his voice a strained cry against the storm's fury. The crew struggles to maintain control, their faces illuminated by the control panel's frantic, flashing lights. Outside, the storm rages, rain and waves obscuring any sight beyond the ship's windows. The ship violently rocks, lights flickering, as the crew fights against the relentless tempest. Each member of the crew battles the storm, their silhouettes stark against the glowing screens. The bridge becomes a scene of desperate struggle, the fate of the ship hanging in the balance. The lighthouse lamp sputters, its light faltering in the vast darkness. With a final flicker, the lamp dies, plunging the lighthouse into absolute darkness. Darkness descends, suffocating and absolute, as Silas feels a surge of primal panic. Silas, lost in the overwhelming darkness, is gripped by a terrifying panic. In the suffocating darkness of the lighthouse, Silas frantically claws through the void, each touch a desperate plea against the encroaching dread. His trembling fingers grasp at empty air, each failed attempt amplifying the oppressive silence and his growing despair. A soft whimper pierces the stillness, as Finn, sensing his master's mounting terror, cowers in the shadows. Silas, his face a mask of desperation, plunges deeper into the abyss, seeking a flicker of hope in the heart of the lighthouse. The darkness pulses around them, a tangible force feeding off their fear, turning the lighthouse into a prison of the mind. Finn whimpers again, a heart-wrenching sound that echoes through the void, a testament to their shared vulnerability in the face of the unknown. In the dim interior of the lighthouse, Silas frantically rummages through a dusty crate, his movements desperate. He pulls out a spare wick, a glimmer of hope flickering in his eyes. Silas's hands tremble as he tries to fit the new wick into the lamp. He attempts to turn the mechanism, but it is jammed solid, defying his efforts. Silas struggles with the lever, his strength failing as it refuses to budge. The moonlight casts long shadows across his face, revealing an expression of growing despair as his hope dwindles. Under the cloak of night, the ship edges perilously closer to the hidden reef, each swell a threat. Captain Jones peers into the inky blackness, his weathered face etched with desperation. His gaze sweeps the horizon, a desperate plea for the guiding light that could save them all. Each wave crashes against the hull, a chilling reminder of their precarious position. The lighthouse trembles against the tempest's fury, its windows rattling under the assault of the wind. Above the storm's roar, a faint, desperate cry pierces through, chilling Silas to the core. Heart pounding, Silas rushes toward the lamp. Silas sees the looming disaster, a ship hurtling toward the reef. Inside the lighthouse, shadows dance wildly as Silas's resolve hardens. With purpose, Silas strides towards the storage locker, each step echoing his unwavering mission. Silas's fingers clutch a flare gun pulled from the locker. His eyes blaze with determination. He knows he must act. Under the cloak of night, Silas begins his ascent, each step a battle against the wind's fury. The storm intensifies as Silas climbs higher, the lighthouse his only guide. Below, Finn's anxious barks echo, a desperate plea against the storm's roar. Silas emerges onto the platform, the full force of the storm unleashed upon him. He fights to maintain his footing amidst the tempest, his silhouette a stark defiance against the raging sky. Atop the lighthouse, Silas raises the flare gun high, a beacon of desperate hope against the storm-tossed night. The flare ignites, painting the churning sea with a blood-red hue. The crimson light illuminates the ship, caught in the jaws of the rocks, its fate hanging precariously in the balance. The raging sea threatens to swallow the vessel whole, its struggle against the elements a harrowing spectacle. A flare pierces the night sky, signaling a desperate call amidst the vast, unforgiving sea. Captain Jones's face is etched with a chilling premonition as the flare's light reveals impending doom. A cold dread washes over Captain Jones as the realization of imminent danger sinks in. His voice cuts through the night, a sharp command amidst the looming threat. Captain Jones orders the ship to steer hard to port, a desperate maneuver to evade the lurking reef. Under the cloak of night, the ship's bridge becomes a hive of activity. Each member fights against the relentless pull of unseen forces. Faces glisten with sweat under the dim emergency lights. The air crackles with tension as they navigate through treacherous waters. Relief washes over them as the ship veers away from the looming threat. The ship rights itself, a silent victory against the odds. At the summit of the lighthouse, Silas stands as the tempest rages, the vessel swallowed by the storm's maw. His body is a vessel of weariness, yet his spirit soars with triumph. In the heart of the storm-swept night, Silas declares, "I have kept my promise." His gaze unwavering, Silas proclaims, "I have saved lives." The lighthouse stands tall, its beam cutting through the storm. In the solitude of the lighthouse, Silas begins his descent, each step heavy with the weight of the night. The air is thick with silence, broken only by the echo of his footsteps and the distant cry of gulls. As Silas nears the bottom, a shadow stirs, and Finn emerges from the darkness, a beacon of unwavering loyalty. With a gentle nudge, Finn greets Silas, his silent gratitude filling the void of the lonely tower. In the simple act of affection, Silas finds solace, a reminder of the bond that weathers the storm. In the heart of the unlit lighthouse, Silas sits alone, the oppressive darkness his only companion. Moonlight barely penetrates the grimy windows as Silas stares into the abyss, his mind drifting. His thoughts, carried by the lonely night, drift back to Martha. He clutches at the echoes of her voice, her unwavering belief in him, a beacon in his despair. Dawn breaks over Lighthouse Island, the storm's wrath finally easing, leaving behind a serene tableau of gentle waves and nascent light. The sun, like a hesitant artist, begins to paint the sky, its golden hues tenderly caressing the battered lighthouse. The lighthouse stands defiant, a sentinel of hope amidst the retreating storm, its beacon a testament to resilience. The air is cleansed, crisp and invigorating, carrying the primal scent of salt and wet stone. Golden light bathes the island, turning the rugged landscape into a vision of tranquil beauty. The island awakens, reborn from the storm's embrace, ready to greet a new day with quiet strength. Inside the lighthouse, dawn breaks, casting a soft glow as Silas gazes towards the horizon. A serene expression washes over Silas, his silhouette framed by the gentle light. The weight of past battles lifts, replaced by a profound sense of victory and calm. He stands as a guardian, the lighthouse his silent witness, the horizon his reward. With newfound peace, Silas embodies the strength found in overcoming darkness. As dawn breaks over Lighthouse Island, Silas steps out, Finn faithfully at his side. The ravaged lighthouse looms behind him, a stark reminder of the night's fury. Silas surveys the destruction, his gaze sweeping over the battered landscape. Yet, amidst the chaos, a flicker of hope ignites in Silas's eyes, promising resilience. As dawn breaks, Silas stands vigilant, watching a small boat slice through the lingering morning mist toward the island. Through the haze, Captain Jones emerges at the helm, steering his vessel with purpose. Accompanying him, the silhouettes of his crew hint at the gratitude they bear for Silas's heroic deeds. The boat advances, each ripple a testament to the lives Silas saved from the clutches of the unforgiving sea. The island awaits, a silent witness to the approaching gratitude, as the crew prepares to express their heartfelt thanks. The approaching vessel carries not just men, but a cargo of profound appreciation for the lighthouse keeper's bravery. Dawn breaks over Lighthouse Island, casting a soft glow as Captain Jones turns to Silas, his grip firm. The weathered lines of Captain Jones's face deepen with gratitude. With heartfelt sincerity, Captain Jones declares, "Silas, you are a hero." The weight of the captain's words hangs in the air. Silas accepts the captain's praise with quiet dignity. The lighthouse stands tall, a silent witness to their shared moment. The first light of dawn paints the sky, illuminating the rugged beauty of Lighthouse Island. Silas, his face a canvas of contentment, greets the new day with a peaceful smile. The island awakens to the soft embrace of morning, a serene tableau of nature's quiet triumph. In a moment of quiet reflection, Silas finds solace in the simple knowledge of duty fulfilled. The tranquil dawn whispers its approval. Silas finds a sense of completion as the island basks in golden light. Inside the lighthouse, a renewed Silas infuses every motion with vibrant energy as he tends to the lamp, The lamp flickers, then blazes back to life under Silas's care, its beam slicing through the dimness. With a triumphant surge, the lighthouse lamp reignites, casting a powerful beam that promises guidance and safety. The revitalized beacon shines, a symbol of hope piercing through the encroaching darkness. The lighthouse stands tall, a solitary sentinel against the vast, clear sky. The sea stretches out, calm and endless, reflecting the boundless blue above. The light shines brightly, cutting through the air, a beacon of unwavering hope. The lighthouse stands silent, a steadfast promise to all who navigate the seas. Bathed in the lighthouse's soft light, Silas's eyes are filled with love as he holds Martha's photograph. A gentle smile touches Silas's lips as memories of Martha flood back. His voice barely a whisper, Silas speaks to the memory of his beloved. "I kept my promise, my love." The photograph reflects in the soft sunlight, a silent testament to enduring love. On Lighthouse Island, the day unfolds with Silas sitting on a weathered bench, his gaze lost in the vast expanse of the sea. Beside him, Finn peacefully rests, his head nestled in Silas's lap, a picture of quiet companionship. Bathed in the radiant sunlight, their faces glow, illuminating a bond that time and tide cannot erode. The lighthouse stands tall, a silent witness to their enduring friendship, its beam a beacon of hope and constancy. In this serene tableau, the island whispers tales of resilience, love, and the unbreakable ties that bind two souls together. As the sun sinks below the horizon, the sky ignites in a symphony of vibrant hues. The lighthouse stands tall and resolute against the colorful twilight. The lamp begins to rotate, and its beam cuts through the approaching darkness. The beam serves as a steadfast guide, piercing through the twilight. Ships navigate the waters, relying on the beacon to guide them safely home. The lighthouse beam sweeps across the sea, a symbol of hope in the night. In the heart of the lighthouse, Silas sits hunched over a weathered desk, immersed in his duty. Silas makes a log entry detailing the events of the storm. The rhythmic whoosh of the beacon slices through the night, a constant reminder of his solitary vigil. He writes about the importance of duty, resilience, and the power of the human spirit. The storm rages outside, but within, Silas remains steadfast, a beacon of hope against the tempest. The lighthouse stands tall against the night sky, a solitary sentinel casting its light across the tranquil sea. Stars twinkle above, mirroring the soft glow of the beacon as it sweeps across the calm waters. The sea remains still, its surface undisturbed, reflecting the distant starlight and the lighthouse's unwavering beam. The rhythmic sweep of light punctuates the darkness, promising guidance and safety in the vast expanse. Silence descends, broken only by the gentle lapping of waves against the island's shore, creating a scene of serene isolation. The lighthouse continues its vigil, an enduring symbol of hope amidst the quiet grandeur of the night. Silas stands in the lighthouse, the lamp's beam casting a spectral glow across his aged face. A profound sense of solitude envelops him, yet he is not alone. The ghosts of the past are not specters of fear, but rather silent companions. Finn is there, a constant presence in the lonely tower. The memory of Martha still warms his soul, a beacon in the dark. Dawn breaks over Lighthouse Island, the sky ablaze with vibrant hues of orange and pink. Silas begins his daily ritual, his weathered hands moving with practiced grace. He meticulously checks the lighthouse mechanisms, ensuring the beacon's unwavering glow. Silas prepares for another day of solitary vigilance, the keeper of the light against the vast, endless ocean. The gears turn smoothly, a testament to Silas's dedication and the lighthouse's enduring strength. The lighthouse beam cuts through the morning mist, a guiding star for ships at sea. Within the towering lighthouse, Silas begins his determined ascent, each step echoing his renewed resolve. Silas climbs higher, his figure silhouetted against the spiraling architecture of the lighthouse. He ascends with purpose, a solitary figure embodying the spirit of the lighthouse keeper. Silas continues his climb, each movement reflecting his role as a guardian of the sea. Silas reaches the top, ready to fulfill his duty as the lighthouse keeper, the guardian of the sea. Against the vast expanse of the sea, Silas stands as a sentinel, his silhouette etched against the horizon. His gaze, unwavering and resolute, pierces through the distant waves, challenging the sea's unpredictable nature. The salt-laced wind whips around him. Yet, Silas remains steadfast, unyielding in his silent vigil. A stoic guardian of the coast, Silas embraces the solitude, finding strength in the rhythmic crash of the waves. The lighthouse looms behind him, a silent witness to his unwavering resolve, their fates intertwined. Silas stands ready, a solitary figure poised to meet whatever trials the sea may unleash upon him. Within the silent lighthouse, Silas sits engrossed in an ancient book, the sweeping beam painting fleeting shadows across the room. The rhythmic pulse of the light mirrors the beating heart of the sea, a constant companion to their solitude. At Silas's feet, Finn rests, a furry guardian of their isolated world, dreaming his dog dreams. The lighthouse stands defiant against the raging sea, a sanctuary of peace amidst the storm's fury. Within its walls, Silas and Finn find solace, bound together by the silent language of companionship. The lighthouse beam pulses, slicing through the darkness, a guardian against the treacherous reefs. Silas stands watch, his face a map of time and duty. His eyes reflect the sweeping light, a silent vow to protect those who navigate the night. The rhythmic flash of the light is his constant companion, a reminder of his solitary watch. In the solitude of the lighthouse, Silas finds peace in his duty, a sentinel against the sea's embrace. In the solitude of the lighthouse, Silas closes his eyes, seeking solace from the shadows that surround him. A vision of Martha flickers into existence, her presence a beacon of warmth against the encroaching darkness. He feels her beside him, an invisible shield against the storm of his memories. In her imagined embrace, Silas finds the strength to face the lonely night, his spirit momentarily soothed. On Lighthouse Island, Silas sends a weathered stick soaring through the air. Finn, a scruffy terrier mix, eagerly gives chase, his paws pounding the sand. Together, man and dog revel in the simple joy of companionship. Their laughter mingles with the rhythmic crashing of the waves, filling the air with pure happiness. Inside the lighthouse, Silas meticulously polishes the lens, his movements a testament to his dedication. Each rotation of his cloth reflects a deep understanding. The light must never fail. The rhythmic motion embodies the weight of his responsibility, ensuring the beacon's unwavering vigilance. He pauses, examining the flawless surface, knowing lives depend on his diligence. The lens gleams, a beacon of hope against the vast, unforgiving sea. Satisfied, Silas steps back, the light now a perfect guiding star. Bathed in the warm hues of the setting sun, Silas stands on Lighthouse Island, his heart swelling with gratitude. Silas reflects on the abundance of his life. He acknowledges his good health. Silas casts a loving glance towards Finn, his loyal companion. In the solitude of the lighthouse, Silas sits hunched over his weathered desk, enveloped by the lamp's glow. He meticulously writes in his worn logbook, "I've learned that love, in its purest form, is the guiding light that steers us through the darkest storms." The rhythmic sweep of the lighthouse beam casts fleeting shadows across his face as he continues to reflect. Loss, though a cruel tide, washes away the unnecessary, leaving behind the bedrock of our resilience. His hand pauses, hovering over the page, caught in a moment of contemplation, and hope. Hope is the unwavering beacon that pierces through the fog, reminding us that dawn will always break, no matter how long the night. The oil lamp flickers, casting dancing shadows that mirror the ebb and flow of his thoughts. Against the inky canvas of night, the lighthouse stands tall, a solitary beacon. Its powerful beam sweeps across the dark waters, a continuous, unwavering pulse of light. The lamp shines brightly, a testament to Silas's unwavering dedication. His spirit lives on, woven into the very fabric of the island. Silas's spirit safeguards the lives of those who depend on the light.